so I thought you might like to see an outfit of the day. It's a one-of-a-kind piece. It's only acquired by Mulching. As far as my hair, let's start off with that first. It's freshly rain washed. Right, next I have just a t-shirt. It's just a, I think it might have been from Target originally. And then my dress. This is a t-shirt knit. It's a nice blue striped. And what happens with this, when it gets wet, it starts to really drape like nicely. It'll, you know, get longer the wetter it gets. So that's kind of cool. And then you can kind of see it's like a fade effect. It's really dark down here. Maybe a little darker than what I would have wanted, but so after the dress, moving down to my feet, these are Crocs brand, and they're just kind of nicely stained, and it kind of matches my dress in a way. So yeah, there's my outfit of the day. So I'm here at a greenhouse in Bainbridge, and I'm going to take you guys along as I go through my outdoor work type of thing, like doing my flower pots and flower stuff and outdoor work and just the kind of the typical things I do in the spring. So it's going to be like vlog style, and it might be kind of chopped up into different days, but I thought you guys might find it interesting, and it's something I haven't really done much of before. So I am gonna go take a look and see what they have here. Stuff is kind of small yet, just because of how cool it's been, I think. Stuff isn't blooming as much yet, so it's a little harder to tell, but... Ooh, I spy my favorite stuff over there. Lots of filler. I literally take forever in a greenhouse. I can't decide. I never know how much I'm gonna need, and so this is what I'm ending up with. So I already have like my hanging ferns and stuff. Ferns have always done pretty well, and I like them, so I think I got 4 of those at Home Depot last week. So I have those already, in case you're wondering, but and I have a lot of shade. Plus I don't really plant any in the ground usually. I may several here and there, but generally I just stick to perennials in the ground, because we have like a lot of problems with slugs and like beetles and stuff, snails. So I've not had good success with that. So generally I just try and stick to like pots and stuff. So this is the back of the house, for those of you who aren't familiar. We had an air conditioning unit here ever since we lived here, and the thing should have been replaced like several years ago, but we finally just now got it fixed. Yesterday a guy came and put in a new thing, and the problem with this old one was that it sat here right outside the door, and it would run like 24/7 because it couldn't keep up anymore, and so it was loud, and like sitting back here, it's like you can't even enjoy nice peace and quiet and everything. So we had to move it back here in the corner. And Caden is sticking out his ribs for you. But it's a lot quieter, like you barely even think about it, so that's cool. I am getting ready to try and put some of my flowers in pots, I think. I've been not able to get it done. I was kind of pushing it off, and it's Friday night now. Nick's not home yet, so I'm gonna try and see what I can figure out about the flowers, and we're planning to mulch tomorrow. Hopefully we can get that all done, and thankfully Nick will be here, and so I'll let you guys see all that. I'm almost done with all the edging. There's like a little bit left. I was also gonna show you guys how I do the edging. I'd had a couple people ask. It's really simple, like it's just I don't know if it's the proper way to do it, but this is how I do it. And yeah, it's just basically some grunt work, I guess you could say. And so yeah, this is all I use. Basically just dig down in and pull the dirt back out. I don't like measure anything. I usually just kind of eyeball the lines and stuff, and then the curves can be a little bit different. Yeah, I just kind of have to guess a little bit. Hopefully it'll work. But yeah, That's all I do for mine. So something to keep in mind when you're trying to fill pots is to get a thriller, a spiller, and a filler. That is kind of an easy pattern or something like to go by. But this is just something that has helped me a little bit. I think I read that, you know, different places and stuff, and that kind of helps me height, like high, middle, and then low or like spilling. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this. This big pot right here is one that I generally have like beside our door over here, and I think I'm going to keep it that way, at least at this point. And it's mostly shade, so I have to kind of think of that. But for this big pot, I also like to keep my potting soil after the season is over, at least, you know, the bottom part of it. If it's such a big container, I like to save it because it costs a lot to buy potting soil, so that always helps. If something is kind of root bound a little bit, I like to kind of loosen it a little bit, like just kind of open it and kind of, you know, I don't know, give it a good start, I guess. I've got my spike there in the back, and then I have this double impatient. That's what I have for the pink one, and then I have the lobelia. This is part sun and shade, or mostly sun to shade. And then I think I've used that before, so I'm gonna try it again, I hope so. And then obviously impatiens do pretty good in a lot of shade. And then I've got, that's kind of like the filler, I guess, or maybe the filler and the thriller kind of, but I have some height. And then this stuff will kind of be the big middle thriller stuff. And then I've got some creeping Jenny. And then this is just a white begonia. And then this is one of my favorite things to use. It's honestly, it doesn't really die. So, and I found it a couple years ago and they seem to be carrying it a lot more. It's kind of like a succulent, but it's like creeping. It does really well. So I have like two creeping things, and then white, kind of blue, purple, and pink. So we'll see how that looks. So here in the window box in the garage window, I am putting these petunias in here, the fuchsia ones. And I've got some of this, I forget what it's called, but it like really like takes off, like it's big. And this is similar, but it's a new style that I haven't really seen before. And it's kind of like pink variegated with green, and I think that could kind of mesh really well. I don't know, we'll see. Sometimes I do change things around, but that's what it's looking like for right now. And then I think I'm gonna make my own hanging planter with some of these plants here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this with some things that can be in the sun, I think. Yeah, it's like looking like it'll rain, but do you see that pink tree back there? It's really bright right now. It's just like gorgeous, seriously. Ooh, good morning. I'm looking really nice and fresh, as you can tell. It's like bright and early Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. I just stopped at McDonald's and grabbed me a sausage burrito, because I got no kids and, you know, I was in a hurry, so sausage burrito. That is like my go-to breakfast, by the way, very random. But anyway, and a caramel latte. And I need to run to Lowe's to get some potting soil, and then I got a picnic up in Chillicothe. That's where I'm going. And he needs to drop off his work truck, and then from there we'll go and get our mulch and everything. So we're back home, and Nick just got home with the big dump truck. He's borrowing it from the guy we got the mulch from. So I still need to do a little bit of trimming with some of the shrubs, I think. And here are a couple of the plants I got at Lowe's. This fern is just gorgeous. I love it. I might put it in a pot. And then I just got some grass and like a big hosta variety. And then I have a big bag of potting soil again.
Here's a hammer.
Haha, even it.
Well, they wanted to help. So I was trying to finish trimming. I always end up trimming more than I thought I need to, but the shrubs are so misshapen. At least the boxwoods on the steps look pretty good. It's lunchtime already, so it's almost ready for mulching, I think. Alright, so we're in the middle of finally mulching. It looks so good! I'm so excited, but it's starting to rain. It would not be cool. Like, seriously? We don't need rain right now, please. Yeah. Can you come up the hill?
No.
No? You can do it. Push it up. Looking good. So this is the setup we're coming up with since it's raining. Alright, so this is all done. I'm really excited with how it looks. We had just enough mulch. This area is really kind of sparse looking, but I don't know. You can't really see it that much from the road, and yeah, so that's what I have here. The hosses aren't very big yet, so that'll help once they're a little bigger. But then over here, this is just how it looks. It just looks so nice and fresh and black. This is the other side of it. Are you about done? Oh yes, we need more rain. Definitely. I mean, it's only been raining all afternoon. For sure water the plants. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. You're getting the mulch off of it. Alright.
Mulch we have left over.
Alright, yeah guys. This is what we have left. Ta-da! We still have like our garden thing that we want to do, but we weren't quite ready for it anyway today. So we like, yeah, Nick like majorly guessed right. So yeah, still need to take the truck back, and I'm thinking a steak would sound really good. I don't know if we actually will, but at least a steak, maybe a sweet potato on the side.
Last word.
No, I don't know. Normally we just get pizza, you know, Saturday nights, but we'll see. Nick is gonna go wash off the bed. So I might call this the end of the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, just tagging along and seeing what we do as far as outdoor stuff. I'll probably like do an updated thing then here in a little bit once I have like all my flowers done and everything, and then I'll kind of give you updates as the summer progresses. You can see what works and what doesn't. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know, and if you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe. And that's pretty much it. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Bye guys.